So I'm never quite sure how many views a video I make gets. I kind of sometimes have predictions, but a lot of times, or sometimes I'm wrong. One of the most surprising was the number of hits I got, and the most I'm going to get is hundreds. I have gotten over 1,000 in some videos, but it was King Shark by Beast Kingdom that really surprised me with over 600 views. So I'm not sure if it was because it's uh, King Shark or whether it's because it's Beast Kingdom. So I got another Beast Kingdom figure, and that is Peacemaker here. Now, it's obvious that these two are not in scale with each other because King Shark was considerably larger than a human being, and here they are almost the same height. So, I was going to bring a Mezco figure over here and I forgot, but Mezco would probably be more in scale because the Mezco is quite a bit smaller than the Beast Kingdom figures. So I'm going to put King Shark to the side. And then we'll focus on Peacemaker. Peacemaker was a character from Charlton Comics, created, I believe, in the 1960s. He originally was intended to be exactly what he was portrayed as a guy who was obsessed with peace. And then over the years, particularly after DC purchased the character, he became more of kind of this ironic character who would do anything for peace, including, as he said in the second Suicide Squad movie, he said something along the lines of, "I'll kill any man, woman, or child who stands in the way of peace." And so there's the obvious irony of that, and it's played for laughs. But I think that somebody could do an exploration of the character that's much more serious. This is an ongoing series right now. It's limited series. It's 6 issues. And it's very funny. It's very similar in tone to Peacemaker from the Suicide Squad and in the series. And this right here is the series. I've only ever. This is the only HBO Max television series I've ever watched, including the various DC series, Doom Patrol, and whatnot. It was the only one I was really, really interested in seeing. And so, since I don't have HBO Max, I purchased it. But it is a comedy, and so is this comic book, and so was Suicide Squad. So let's get into the figure. This is a really neat figure. I am not disappointed at all in it. The articulation is great. One of the absolutely cool things about this is that the helmet is entirely removable. So there it is. And I will say one thing, that it is hard to make hats and helmets for figures. And so if you look at him, his head is a little small, maybe a little peanut shaped. I think it looks very good, but that is kind of the issue with, I mean, I guess John Cena, maybe his head looks, he's got a huge body, so, because he's so jacked. But I think that it looks really good on his head, and I think his head sculpt looks fine. That definitely looks to me like John Cena, and the costume is very vibrant. The fabric is super nice. This is definitely this. So this figure was $90 on Big Bad's Toy Store, and I think this one is worth it. Beast Kingdom only did 2 figures for Suicide Squad, this and King Shark. The only one that I might be interested in is maybe Bloodshot or Deadshot. Not Bloodshot. There's Bloodsport, whatever his name is. But I really like the fabric. The boots. So the boots are kind of separate pieces, and so you see the seams in there. So it kind of takes away. I'm not sure that was the best decision. The cargo pants are really nice. This rubber along the side feels good. And you can see, let me show you. how accurate. So he's got the little pouches there on the side. Everything looks super, super accurate as to the character from the television show. Um, so there is also another head sculpt, which is this one, which is a bit of a strange looking face, but it looked, when I put the helmet on, I was like, you know what, that is kind of an expression he does, that John Cena does sometimes. So I prefer the facial sculpt of the one that came with it. This looks nice. Putting the helmet on, it fits fantastic, and it would have been cool had it come with, say, 4 or 5 helmets, but he only wore one in the movie. He wore other ones in the TV show, but this, I think, is they're doing the movie and not the television show. So he comes with the axe that he used and a sword, which I don't remember. I've watched the movie like 3 times. I don't remember him using a sword, but I guess he must, because Hot Toys is also coming out with a figure, and he's got a sword, and he's also got Eagly. So now Eagly was only in the TV show, so maybe he used a sword in the TV show. So from the Peacemaker TV show. So I have this one pre-ordered also, and it's a lot more expensive, and it's, I believe, sold out. Yeah, sold out. So that one should be arriving, I think, any day. A couple things, other than the boots, which are separate pieces. I don't know why he's got his stomach held in like that. That looks like the vacuum pose, one of the bodybuilding poses. Um, it's a little strange. I'm not sure why that he's supposed to look like he's ridiculously lean or what, but I think that looks a little strange. This looks like it's just stuck on there, and I'm a little worrisome. These, I don't play with the figures. I put them on a shelf, and so I could see if you were handling it a bit, maybe it coming up in the edges or whatnot. Maybe not. I'm not sure, but I am really, really impressed with just the vibrancy of the colors, and just the fact that the helmet is removable. I think that really adds tremendously to the figure, and the articulation is quite nice, and he stands very well. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna. I don't think I'm going to buy any more Beast Kingdom. It has nothing to do with the quality of the figures or my appreciation. It's just that I kind of feel like Beast Kingdom and Mezco are driving in the same lane, and I don't feel like splitting up my collection. I don't have the space to sit there and start having a whole series of Mezco and Beast Kingdom, but it kind of shows how much I like the Peacekeeper and the King Shark figure, that I was willing to branch out into Beast Kingdom. The box was quite nice. I actually had a little problem opening the box, only because I'm so careful about not damaging the box. I don't even like folding the edges here, so because sometimes when you're trying to open it, you could tear this part here, and so you have to be very careful. The doves do not come with it. This is everything that comes. There's the stand. We got alternate hands. This is, I assume, it goes into the base, and that's how I'm not sure how it works, but anyway, it's got one extra head sculpt, the 2 weapons. It's a nice box, and it's considerably smaller than the King Shark box. The King Shark box was big. So I have to give them credit for at least keeping the box to a minimum size based on the figure, because I'm sick and tired of gigantic boxes. And I was going through, and I was for reasons I'll get into another time, going through my Mezco boxes. And Mezco, it was something I complained about, was that Mezco had very large boxes for their figures, and they have reduced the size of their boxes considerably. So I appreciate that. So overall, I'm really, really pleased with this figure. This is very nice. So I give this one high marks. Yes, there are things about it that I would have done differently. Particularly, I don't know why they went with such a holding his stomach in like that. But so the next one I'm going to get is no, that is the Beast Kingdom one. Is the Hot Toys Peacemaker, and that one looks really good. And he's not holding his stomach in like that. He's got his tongue out, but that's an alternate. I don't even think it's an alternate head. I think the tongue is removable. It's an interesting choice. So, and I think in the next few days, I'm going to also discuss this issue 5 of Peacemaker because I'm really enjoying this series. So, this is Peacemaker by Beast Kingdom Studios, and I give this one high marks.